Yoink. Get in, Aavak. Now we've got all the copper we need. Let's head up top again and show Malroth the goods. I will do my best. Hold on. Aren't you supposed to be a miner? You should stay behind and do some work for a change. If you go back now, you'll be in for another one of Bab's tongue lashings. Yeah, maybe you got a point. Alright then, I'll stay here and dig for a bit longer, but you two better go and see Malroth pronto. I mean, I could stay and gather more copper. I don't see a problem with this myself. Just a few more bits of copper. Yoink. Maybe a few chunks of coal too while I'm down here. Obtains a chunk of coal. I approve. What's that black lump you've got there? Whatever it is, it could come in useful. If you see any more of that stuff, bring it in the bag. Put it in the bag. I will do. We'll grab at least a couple pieces before we head back. Yoink. That'll do. You can actually jump mallet. That's fantastic. I approve. Keep a steady supply of vine apples, mushrooms, and meat in the chapter. You can't farm, so that's your only source of food. Oh. Very well. Thank you very much for the tip there. Can't farm? Madness. Just gonna grab a little bit more coal, then I'll be on my way. Okay, enjoy! Alright, okay. Oh, there's actually loads of copper. How did I miss all of that coal? Oh my lord. I am so unobservant sometimes. We've got what appears to be dirt that fell down from somewhere. Hello, green bat. Haha! You are actually quite powerful. You drop fine apples. Very well. I wouldn't mind quickly cooking a mushroom. Let's go ahead and... Oh, wow, we've got so many new things in my inventory. Wooden bracket. Interesting. Let's drop most of these. Sconce. That actually looks a lot nicer than quite a lot of the things that we've got up to now. Oh, that's a good point, actually. I could have just used the bombs. Why am I holding a bomb over an open flame? I could have just used the wrecking balls to gather a bunch of the copper. That would have been quite smart, yes. As soon as we've got this, I'm going to totally take that fireplace with me. This is now my cooking utensil. Gloriousness. Whoop. Whoop. Ah, okay. Stop running, I guess. Whoop. Okay. And with that, which way do we need to go? We need to go up, I believe. Wonder if we're going to have to rebuild all of these structures. Oh my lord. There's going to be an awful lot of work. Oh, columns are chilling out. Oh. Apparently they're coming over to us. Cracking! Let's grab all of these. Aavak, Aavak, Aavak! I can see it in your eyes. There's still copper in these mines after all. Let me take a closer look. Yes, yes! This is top quality Krumble-Dun copper, alright? You won't find any finer than this. Seems the mines have a little life left in them yet. Sorry to butt in, but I spoke with Goldirox while you lot were scurrying about down in the mine. He says that the more metal we give him, the more his strength will return. And once he's got all his powers back, he can use them to fill up the mine with precious minerals again. It'll be like the gold rush never ended, he says. Is that so? Then perhaps he'll benefit from the copper that Aavak just brought back. Can't hurt, can it? And we can't exactly leave him in this state, poor old thing. I say we give him the copper. Yeah, sure. I got no use for it yet. Yes, his name is Goldirox. I think it's amazing. Is that copper? Copper not enough. Need gold to become gold golem. You'll actually change into different types of golems? Okay. Strong golem. When strength returns, metal returns too. But copper's stronger than stone. Me become copper golem. Stronger golem. You give me copper? Yeah, of course you can. Thank you, friend. Throw copper at me. It become part of me. I mean, that seems a bit violent, but sure. Why do I have to pitch it? Like, I threw it into his crotch of all places? My lord. How did your head become... you know, I'm not going to question it. God blimey. That's bleeding brilliant. You've turned him into a copper golem. I mean, I've turned his head into a copper golem head. Hold up, only his head's gone copper. What about the rest of him? Boo-hoo, me looks silly. Need more copper, maybe. 1,000 lumps? 1,000, my lord. Pull the other one, that's impossible. Surely. I so wanted to see it say, that's impossible, bruv. That would have felt so much better. I wouldn't say that. A mine might not be what it once was, but there's got to be more copper down there. Digby, look what I found. Add a bit more up a dig about, and that mine is chock full of copper. Look at all this, what I brought back. Oi. Aavak contains some chunks of copper. Is that it? Is that bleeding it? It always was a lazy little skiver, Dougie. Give me a break, Digby. I'm the only geezer doing any work round here. And I ain't even got a pub to unwind at after my shift. How am I expected to keep my morale up, eh? That's a good point, actually. Always with the excuses. Why don't you stop moaning about morale and get on with your job? Don't be so harsh on him, Malroth. Mining ain't no holiday in the sun, you know. It's hard graft, dirty, dark and dangerous. The lads have to have some way of letting off steam. I'll help that layabout let off some steam by cracking his thick head open. Malroth, shh now. My lord. I should get rid of the hot air. Also his brains. We'll get rid of his brains, Malroth. He needs them to work. Let's save that one as a last resort, eh? I think I've got a better idea. How we can get all the copper Goldirox needs. Okay, I'm all ears. My lord. I honestly think that Malroth needs to let off some steam by the sounds of it. It pains me to say it, but as things stand, we ain't getting our hands on 1,000 lumps of copper anytime soon. But if we could give the miners something to look forward to after an hard day's work, it might motivate them to work a bit harder. And I know just the thing. All we need to do is give them their old pub back. I mean, that seems like a fairly reasonable request. You mean rebuild the pub? Exactly. The walls have fallen down and there ain't much furniture left, but that's where Dad's pub used to be. The first thing I want you to do is make a cocktail counter. Just plonk a cocktail shaker over there on the bar where Dad can see it. Sure, that sounds reasonable. You'll probably have to make it out of copper, but I ain't an expert. If you need metalworking tips, Magrog's your man. Well, Magrog, where are you? I wish to learn the secrets of steel. With the secrets of copper, the secret of steel will come afterwards. First copper, then iron, then tin and bronze, and eventually iron and then steel. You're looking cheerful as always, young man. What business has a lad like you got with an old-timer like me? So, you want to make a cocktail shaker for the pub, but you don't know how to do it. I'm sure you've heard already, but crafting's forbidden in these parts. I used to smith myself, but I doused my forge some time ago. You see, the mine dried up and Krumble-Dun's glory days were over. In fact, it wasn't so long ago that the Children of Hargon seized control of the island. Their teachings seemed to take root in no time at all, as about everyone here is a believer these days. You don't sound like one. Still, a blacksmith's fire never truly dies. And as this is for Babs, I'll teach you what you need to know. I trust you'll keep our little arrangement secret. Before you can work with it, you have to turn the raw copper into copper ingots in the roaring fire of a forge. So, you better start by making yourself a forge, eh? Whip one up at the workbench, put it down around here, and then the forging can begin. Very well. Crafting station. A sturdy stone smithy, hot enough to melt almost anything, can be used to cast metal ingots. This is fantastic news. I'm looking forward to seeing the new forge. Give me a moment. Be right back. May take a little bit longer than I expected. Just need some stone first. Will this give me stone? I can't even mine it. Oh, my lord. But the only thing I can mine is dirt. And you don't even call mining dirt mining. Aha! I spy with my cunning eye a rock. Come here. There we go. Yoink. That should be enough. Also, another rock. And any one of you who thought I was saying, haha, I spy Goldirox, I'm gonna go and harvest stone. You are monsters. There we go. There we go. Right, where should I place this? Well, you know what? Oh, actually, no, this looks more like a... Is that a... Do you actually have toilets instead of pots? My lord. This is marvellous. This is quite a large thing, so we'll just plonk it down to there. Aha! So you've built your forge. Hargon won't be happy about that, but in for a gold coin, in for a gold bar, as they say. Time to get forging. Alright, let's start by making some copper ingots. Do I have enough to maybe make some more forges? I have enough to make one more. If Minecraft has taught me anything at all, it is that one forge is never enough. There we go. Right, what do I do then? Just build. Glass. Oh, a fragile fragment of completely clear crystal. That is actually quite marvelous. Yes, make me some of these. Bonk. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. And then do the same over here. I accept. Now, while that's happening, I'm going to go and harvest some more stone. Can't believe I left behind my bloody armor. So vexed by that. Thank you, Malroth. Dunk. I see you. I need your oil, I'm afraid. Nope. Thank you very much, Malroth. May as well get some meat while we're out here as well. There we go. Nope. Ouch. Ooh. Well. Look at googly eyes. Okay, it's coming in. It's coming in hot. Please, poop sword, save me. Ow, they hurt. Oof. We did get medicinal leaves, though. Right. Malroth, could you deal with it? Nope. You fool. Oh, your eyes look quite sad, though. My lord. Okay, well, we got a seed. Let's head back. Really would like to plant this somewhere, but apparently I cannot. We do not do farm. Sorry, we do not do farming here, which is rather bad. Okay. Thank you. You made the copper ingot. It's just like the Children of Hargon say. You builders are fearful creatures. Why, if I hadn't hung up my anvil already, you'd have me out of a job. Just remember, that metal you find in the mines is as good as useless unless you smelt it into an ingot. And if you ever need more coal, you'll find plenty down in the mine. You know, I'm not without my reservations, but I think Babs might be onto something with the idea of using Den's pub to light a fire into the miners behind. Alright, Aavak? Yep. Did Malroth teach you how to work the metal? Now you can get cracking on that cocktail shaker. Just make sure you place it on the bar when you're done and make that cocktail counter. Yeah? That's what. That way Dad will be sure to spot it. I'll do my best. There we go. A copper container for concocting a plethora of potent potables. And doink. Right, cocktail shakers. There we go. Just one of them. I want one more of these as well. Because I would very much like it if I could get 2 fires on the go and some meat cooking. There we are. Right, cocktail shaker. Coming right up. Oh. Perfect, yes. Give me all of the appreciation. Thanks, Aavak. That cocktail counter is just what we need to get these miners and me dad motivated. What the? I can't believe me mince pies. Is this a cocktail counter? My pub, it's back. All right, lads. Digger's Jigger is on the house. I mean, you know. That's fantastic. I approve. I did mention my dad used to be the landlord of this gaff, didn't I? You did, yes. The miners used to come here every night to let off steam. But they was always back down the pit at the crack of dawn the next morning. I was only a little girl back then. But I remember how happy they always looked. You could say him and the miners were me heroes. Oh, that's sweet. And now that you're here, Aavak, I get the feeling we can rebuild the pub and turn this island back into the hive of activity it once was. I know it's a big favour to ask, but will you help me? Of course I will. I wonder what would happen if I said no. Thank you so much. I knew you had a good heart. You're welcome, Babs. I just wish we had a few good miners. But where are we supposed to find any around here? No matter how our Dougie and Digby work, there's still only 2 of them. Any bright ideas, Aavak? I mean, I'm sure I can come up with something, but... Or you could. What are you grinning about? Did you think of a way to bring in more miners? We can use the builder's bell, you say? Are you talking about that old thing? Oh, that's actually... I hadn't considered that. I thought I was just going to go and explore like I did on the last time. But no, that makes a lot of sense. When you ring it, the sound draws people in and you become a better builder? You don't say. Well, you better give that thing a ring then, ain't you? I mean, I could. I like the music. I always forget to do it with X. I had a good heart once, but someone stole it. Oh, Lonely Sue. Are all the miners wearing those kinds of helmets? The population of Aavak's base just got a little bigger. Uh-oh, I've had a bright idea. Run, everyone! Aavak learns a load of new recipes. We've got the Adder wall, clay wall, apt for accommodation in arid climes. Copper wall, a classic copper block with a lovely lozenged pattern. Stone steps, staircase sculpted from solid stone. Saloon door, oh I like that. Pianos stop playing when these trendy timber doors swing open. Ooh. Lantern, luminous lantern crafted from copper and glass. Sconce, a copper cradle that keeps the torch attached to the wall. Stone table, that now really looks nice. A slab of stone shaped and smoothed into a cylinder. Keg counter, a traditional tavern table made from a converted keg and copper components. Stone stool, a small stone seat that's upholstered with hide. Stone pot, an unadorned urn, wort of rock. Barrel, a cask crafted from curved wooden planks. Crockery, glazed tableware made from kiln-fired clay. Leather sack, a big bag designed to be hung on the wall. Bottles, a glass receptacle used for storing liquids in ships. And ships. And a full flagon. A large copper cup filled to the brim with a digger's jigger. Can be used to store drinks. Fantastic, I approve. What the bleeding Nora was that sad? I ain't never heard anything like it. I'm not going to be here. There are going to be many times when I'll read that, I'm sure, if they talk with his accent, and I will go Nora. For reasons. But they're amusing reasons, at least to me. It worked. It really worked. We found ourselves some new miners. I can't remember the last time I felt this way. I have this uncontrollable urge to make things. Get you, Aavak, you invented full flagons, barrels, and collections of bowls. Why, that's all stuff for the pub. That ain't all. These figures out how to make keg counters and copper wall blocks too. I just hope there's enough copper down below for all this. You've been here 5 minutes and you've already inventing new stuff. I didn't know any better. I'd say you were getting into this. I mean, you know, that's why I'm playing the game. God, you builders are something else. I ain't felt this full of beans since breakfast. Seeing as you brought them here, you'd best say hello to our new arrivals. Go on, give them a proper Krumble-Dun welcome. What is the proper Krumble-Dun welcome? Hello. Watcher, we heard some sound of the bell and came over to see what the commotion was. What's going on here? And why does it reek of metal? You're a builder? And not that, you're rebuilding the pub and mining again? The Children of Hargon won't stand for it. I'm telling on you. The Undersea will hear about this. Oi, you lot. Hang about. Babs? Is that you? You was nothing more than an ankle biter last time I saw you. How time flies, eh? Me and Aavak have decided to get the mine up and running again. I want you to give us an hand. Eh? But that's heresy in the eyes of Hargon. I'll never forget when the mines dried up and the Children of Hargon banned building. There was nothing left for us here. He was wailing, begging us not to go. But we had no choice. It was Armstrong versus art strings that day. Sorry, hamstrings versus art strings. Not heard that saying though. I know we go back a long way, Babs, but we believe in the Master of Destruction now. We might have abandoned mine, but we can't abandon our faith. They're posing. Oh my lord, he is actually posing. Oh, that's fantastic. He's trying to assert dominance, but I'm staring him down. Look at that unflinching stare of mine. As long as the Children of Hargon don't hear about it, we're all yours. If we keep the digging nice and quiet like, it won't do no harm. 3 more miners moving to Aavak's base. How marvellous. You lost, I blinked. It's fine. I need to blink. As long as I don't look away, is the main thing. These people who seem to think that it's a show of strength that you don't blink, just end up with dry eyes. 3 more miners moving to Aavak's base. Hooray! When you rang that bell, those miners came running like moths to a flame. Now they're on board. We should see a nice little upturn in output. Aavak! You know, we was wrong about you. The monsters blinded us to the truth. The truth, that's amazing. But the glorious sound of that bell snapped us all back to our senses. What he means is, we're finished with the Children of Hargon. From now on, we want to help you build stuff, innit? They're posing as well. That's glorious. That's settled then. You've done so much for us already, Aavak, but things are only just getting off the ground. Why don't we go and tell Goldirox about the plan? The poor thing thinks he'll never be back to his gold self again. Aavak, he was just staring lovingly into your manly eyes. I mean, my eyes are very blue. First, Goldirox, I promise I'll be there in just a second. Let me collect my food, because my food is important. Donk. I'll collect this food. Donk. Right, let's go and talk with Goldirox. Hello, big fella.
Hello, Babs. Hello, Builder. You find way to get metal for me?
Hiya, Goldirox. Listen, we've got something really important to tell you. Let me know if I miss anything out, won't you, Aavak? Sure. So, we think there's a way to get more metal out of the mine, but we need to motivate the miners first. That's why we're going to build a pub. That'll get them digging. Digging away like Billy-O. And whatever metal they find, we'll hand it over to you. You'll have your old powers back before you know it. And when that happens, the Golden Age will return, and the copper and silver and gold will be flowing through the tunnels like shiny rivers.
Babs very clever. Very pretty. Me like you very much. But gold very deep underground. Very little gold. Need copper first. Become copper golem.
You heard the man, Aavak. We need to get mining. Which means we need to build a pub to make the miners motivated to mine. Reckon you can rustle up a nice blueprint for us? How do you know about blueprints? That's secret builder technology. I think the mailbox is main island exclusive, Hulk. Aavak draws out a copper bar blueprint. That is a lot of copper. Ugh. Looks cool though. But oh, that's a lot of copper though. Oof. God. On the plus side though, it does look really, really good. Pub sign. Oh, you need a pub sign as well. Oh my lord. A dartboard? That's glorious. Okay. Aavak, this is brilliant. It's a pub of my dreams. The old copper bar. With a pub like this as our local, we can unwind after an hard day and get back in their minds bright-eyed and bushy-tailed every morning, ready to dig up even more metal. Hang about, Digby. That's easy for you to say, but you ain't seen the damage the Children of Hargon done down there. The place is a right state. We've got some serious repair work to do before we can even think about picking up our picks and to pick more holes in the tunnels.
Ah, big coincidence. Me have favors to ask. Same as your favors. Not copying. Honest.
Fix up the that icon is amazing. Fix up the tunnels.
First favor, fix tunnels. Mine tunnels had bad damage. Dangerous. Make tunnels safe. Miners go deeper in tunnels. Get more metal. Second favor, make nice bar. With nice bar, miners do more mining, get more metal. Give me 1,000 lumps of copper. Me become copper golem.
So, first things first. We gotta give this manor a makeover and get me pub serving again. Aavak, you have the key to making this happen. Yeah, and make it a good one, will ya? With games and waiters, ooh, and dancing girls. Wow, okay, this is a little bit outside of my abilities. Dressed up in cottontail costumes. Wow, okay, you've got a type. Just like the good old days. What kind of establishments was this again? I think I've only been told half the story. My lord. We had a fancy gaff like that. We'd roll into the end of the shift. We'd roll that to roll into at an end of a shift. We'd be motivated like nobody's business. If it'd help that much, I don't mind being a dance girl. Oh, wow, okay. You know what? That's very kind of you to offer, Babs. I have no idea how else to respond. God blimey, you ain't pulling me leg, are you? You really do it? For realsies? I thought you said you looked at her like a sister. You are very, very, very sick puppies. Truth is, your mum used to be a dancing... Oh, well, you know, actually, that I'm not even that surprised. Seems kind of right that I follow in her footsteps. Is that right? Go on then, Babs. Get the fishnets on... I just... For your old Marsing, that sounds so wrong. See, I'm choosing to believe right now that this is meant in the most innocent of ways, which it totally could be. Dancing is a noble profession, but the mental image that you're painting with your description is less. The masks and the gimp outfits are starting to really... Yeah. Nah. Look, lads, I know your game. If I get all dressed up in my fancy dancing cobbler, your lot are just going to sit around staring at me when there's work to be done. Oh, I see. Oh, Bab's a little bit more shrewd. Tell you what, once you've got the pub up and running again, I'll think about it. Get in! Oh, Babs, you've made me very happy, Miner.
If Bar built a pretty lady look even prettier,
She looks pretty now.
then must build pub, must mine metal. Me want to see too. This is going in.
I don't even know how to respond. Get a grip, Goldirox. Goldirox, rather. We've got enough boneheads around here without you turning into one too. That's right, Malroth. You keep a level head on your shoulders. This is a land where tea is never drunk, I can already tell. They have never known its soothing, dapper qualities. My first fruit from bait. That is a lie. I had totally made one before. My first cactus steak. Now, that one is less of a lie. Go ahead and cook. And go ahead and cook the mushrooms too, please. Malroth don't care. He's sexy on his own. Yeah. Malroth knows his strengths. We got something to live for now. We're building the old copper bar. Cool. I can't wait to see the old place booming, even bigger and brighter than it was before. I know the boys will just be fired up as I am. Soon enough, the metal is going to come pouring out of that pit, which is why I need you to do me a favour. As you know, Aavak, a typical miner gets up at the crack of dawn and spends all day digging down in the mine. Evenings are for stress relief and are spent in the pub. But before we can start letting off steam, we always gather together in the middle of town and announce what we dug up that day. That's where you come in. We need a place to turn in our finds and deliver the daily report. In other words, an accumulation station for the excavation declaration. That is glorious. Rolls right off the tongue, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Back in the gold rush days, we used to do it over there, right next to where Goldirox is sitting. But we can't just go chucking our precious metal on the ground. Oh no, we'll need a trio of chests to store it. Just like the good old days. Okay. I think I can get that working. Don't mind me making chests, I think. Can I make chests? Yes, I can. Oh, yes, I can make many because I've got infinite wood. Oh, that's fantastic. Nope. There we go. So, 1, 2, 3. Bonk. That little walk, though. You're a bit less cute now that I know what's going on in your head, but that walk is still ridiculously cute. That's some top-notch chest placement, Aavak. The accumulation station's exactly as I remember it. Now we're ready to get mining again. Let me go over the nuts and bolts of the job one last time. As our star builder, you're in charge of fixing broken beams, removing rubble, and making the place safe. Once you've shored up the section, Doug will lead in the lads and put them to work. Then, every evening, we'll tot up the day's all, read out the Accumulation Declaration, and hand over the copper to Goldirox. Of course, it'll stick in our craws to give our hard-earned loot away like that, but once Goldirox is back to full strength and the mine's bursting with gold again, we'll be rolling in it. The declaration takes place every day as soon as the sun goes down. We always ring a bell nice and loud before it starts so everyone can hear. Down in the mines, you'll lose track of the time, but if you keep an ear out for the daily report, you'll know when it's time to head back up top and hit the hay. Hit the hay, no, of course. Aavak, I would be more worried seeing as how Babs is the only girl in that tower and there are at least 7 of those bulky men. Well, I mean, you know, that isn't to say that they might just appreciate her dancing. They might have eyes for each other. I mean, I'm just saying it can be very lonely down in the mines. And a warm body, glistening with perspiration, might be exactly what they need to cuddle up to. I find it telling that Aavak and Malroth are immediately at home in a place like this. What? I'm just doing a job, damn it. There we go. Boink. More mushrooms. I need to clear up my inventory a bit though. Since I'm up here, I'm probably not going to need to explode anything. Or at least I hope I'm not going to. Actually, no, I want those on my hotbar. Right, let's just sort this out. And then pop the things that I'm slowly accumulating there as well. Actually, those can go in there too. Oh, no. We don't want to cook the meat. That's right. I want to keep that for our dogs. Right, let's have a chat. Time's of the essence, Aavak. Take Dougie and Malroth and get yourself down the tunnels. You're the linchpin of this whole operation. As for me, I'll stay up here and mind the gaff while you're away. If any more miners turn up, I'll show them the ropes and keep them in line. Alright, Digby, I'll do it. I'll do anything to see the bar rebuilt and Babs happy, even if it means facing up to me crippling monstrophobia. Oh, that's actually quite sweet. Yeah, you just want Babs to be happy. If only I could believe that. Alas, you betrayed your true intentions earlier. Lovely jubbly. Oh my god. I'm gonna start calling you Del Boy. Now we got our role sorted, there's only one thing left to do. To pray for the safety of the miners with the power of our pecs. It's flex time! Really? Flexi time? What's that? I don't think that's what he said. You had never heard of flexi time before? Oh, actually it was what he said. I reckon you'd be good at it. Aavak, not so much. You need a bit more meat on your bones if you want to join the peck pie. Oh, I told you. I told you. See? Yep. Come on, Malroth, join in. I swear, Malroth. This is actually pretty fun. Am I doing it right? Yeah, actually. Alright, Aavak, your turn. No, please. It's time to put them tiddly triceps of yours to work. Okay, fine. I will join in. There we go. God blimey. Look at the biceps on him. I hereby could claim you a bona fide Krumble-Dun... Krumble-Dunner. Krumble-Dunner. Hooray! Right then. I'll lead the lads to the seams. You can follow us down when you're done prepping up here, Aavak. Alright, you horrible lot. Get them rears in gear and down the mine on the double. This is so ridiculous. Bless it. Aavak, you're heading back down into the mine, ain't you? I mean, I will be. Here, take this. It's nothing much, I know, but I made it especially for you, in case you get peckish. Oh, thank you. It's very kind of you indeed. Oi, Aavak, what did she just give you? Where's mine? It ain't fair. Well, if you ain't gonna share it with me, you better opt for it after Dougie before I give you a piece of my mind. Oh, one more thing. If you spot Dougie gawping at a wall, he's probably trying to figure out a way through it. Make sure you help him out, yeah? Geese ain't the sharpest tool. Well, I mean, you know. Right, okay, well, before we do any of that, I kind of want to have a look at what we need to do. So, I'm going to need iron blocks I don't even know how to make, but I can totally do the copper walls, I think. So let's go and start work on that. Doink. Doink. Grew Whisperer. I don't know what I was expecting from this game, but this certainly was it. Yeah, it's gone in an interesting direction. Okay, well, that's not too bad. We can get 10 of them at least. There we go. Now then, let's have a double check. At the very corners. Yeah, that's fine. So 1, 2. Think we need to place some more copper walls. Yes, all the way down this side area. I'll do. We're making progress. Also, I'm going to take this with me so I can continue to cook. There we go. Also, it does appear that I can examine. New residents will join the town. More recipients, recipes will be unlocked at the crafting station. Well, that's fair. Okay, let's go and do some work. I do need to look at setting up some basic facilities in the town, I think. Hello. Right, what are we going to do? There's some items down here. Oh, we already got people mining. Hello. Are you aggressive? You actually don't appear to be aggressive. Oh no, I think you are. Yeah, okay, fine. You honestly had a chance there. Ooh, you know how I get fur? Well, your species just went extinct. Oh, there's quite a few miners down here, actually. There are far more miners down here than I think that are in my town. What the dickens? What are you waiting for? Well... I want you to connect the tunnels together. Okay. Actually, you know what? Let's be smart about this. Donk. I suggest you move back. There we go. Nice and easy when you have the right tools. Perfect. Oof. Okay. I guess. Oh, okay. It is actually telling me what it wants me to put there. Fair enough. Fix up the tunnel. 20 of 100. Marvelous. Ooh, more mushrooms. I approve. I will have you. Any other mushrooms around? Doesn't look like it. Ooh. Oh, those chains look amazing. Hey, what's that crate doing on the rail tracks? Oh, that's a minecart. What? That old thing? Oh, there's a minecart. Use them to ride along the rails. Looks like we've reached one of the old loading stations. If we could mend the tracks and connect this station to the base, we'd have a convenient little transport route. Okay. Is that what I'm meant to do? Hi, Aavak. Got a job for you. You saw the track running through the tunnel, right? Well, it looks like this is the last stop on the line. If you fixed up the track, it would make all in our digging back an whole lot easier. You don't expect us to carry it all in our pockets, do you? You'll need to lay a piece of track wherever there's a section missing, or the minecarts will just grind to a halt. I can certainly try. You need more bits of railway to finish the repairs. There should be plenty of unused track lying about the place. Yeah, I remember seeing some in the way over there. It might be a good idea to pick up all the track we find on our way back to the base. Okay. Out of the goodness of me, I'll give you the track you need. It is kind of far back to the base, though. Tell you what, just do up to that first stop sign for now. Think you can handle it? Just go back the way you came, keeping a mince pie out for the breaks in the track. Use that minecart if you like. If you ever want to have a natter about a finer details of laying a good minecart track, just give us a shout, yeah? I mean, I think this was a pretty solid idea, actually, yes. Right. Oh, that's nice. It actually auto-updates. That's cool. Right, need to go and grab some more. Can I get up on top? No. Okay. Well, actually, this seems to be only... it might be 3 tall. Can't quite get to the ones on top. Okay, you know what? What? Oh, that's the day over. Listen here, lads. The light's fading fast. So we better get cracking with today's accumulation declaration. Gather around, lads. It's time to kick off today's declaration. And it looks like we've bagged a bumper all. First up is Aavak's share. And he won't be disappointed. Here goes. 5 lumps of coal, 5 lumps of copper. And that's all. Here's your share, Goldirox. 50 lumps of copper.
Thank you. Me need 950 more lumps of copper. Then me become copper golem.
Alright, that's your lot. You boys deserve a digger's jigger or two tonight. Just make sure you're up bright and early for more mining in the morning. Oh, thank you so much for continuing your gifts up there, Vanya. That's really, really kind of you. Thank you. The end of a hard day's mining on Krumble-Dun is signalled by the Accumulation Declaration. Once the miner's haul has been totted up, it's shared out between you and Goldirox. All right. There we go. Main thing I needed there was to just not destroy the tracks underneath my feet. Why? Most annoying. Aha. These tracks are determined to be a bit of a bother, I think. There we go. Using that jump is actually quite useful. Right. There should be everything we need. Actually, let me make sure that's going down. There we go. Right, let's hop into the minecart. Whoa! Wow, you run fast. I would very much like to get into the minecart, please. Ooh. Haha, I see you there. Ooh, very nice. I have no idea if this will break the cart in some way. If I accidentally use it when there isn't a section of track. I guess we found out. No, it does not. Damn it. Damn it. Well then, Aavak, that's the loading station connected with the first stop sign on the route. In case you ain't noticed, you can make a station by placing a stop sign next to a piece of track. Every time a minecart passes a station, it'll stop. Pretty convenient, don't you think? Now you've got the basics down, it's time you use the track to connect the line all the way back to the base. And don't worry if you run out of track, just grab some more from one of the old lines we ain't using no more. Very well. Actually, what does this look like in first person? I don't... No, that... What? But... okay, there we go. In first person, it is just really, really weird. So, yeah, it was an interesting experiment, but no. Also, it doesn't seem to be slowed down as a result of moving along the minecart. Oh dear me. Get through there. No. Ah, damn it. I've got to do me like this. There we go. Right. There. Perfect. Hello. Decided to take me up on an offer of detailing an explanation of the ins and outs of laying a Minecraft track, have you? You know what? You might have some useful info. For this job, you need to fill in the gaps in the track. If you like, you can hop in the minecart and jump out when you hit a bit of what's missing. You see, minecarts will come to an halt if there's no track for it to run on. Should make finding the broken bits a piece of bleeding cake. And don't worry if the rail continues on a block that's higher or lower than what you're on, because the tracks will join together automatically if you place them next to each other. Now, if you come across a place where dirt or sand's blocking the way, just whip out that massive mallet and give any bothersome blocks a big old builder's bosh. Finally, you might not know this, but if you whack a minecart and pick it up, you can keep it in your inventory to use anytime you like. Pretty handy, yeah? If you have learn how to make them yourself, you should whip up a load. Then you can ride the rails whenever you fancy, the fancy strikes you. Well, that's fair. If you're running low on track, there's plenty using around town. It's yours to use however you see fit. Right then, time to make the tracks, eh? Back to the base we go. Fair enough. Can I just ride? There we go. Whee! Donk. This is not too bad. I imagine once this is all done, we'll be able to use this in the future to make things a lot easier. No, no, I want to ride. Thank you. Oh, that automatically stopped, actually. That's pretty cool. Right then. I want plenty of blocks here, please. Actually... maybe I can use these instead. I haven't got many of these blocks, unfortunately, but... 4, 5. There we go, and then we'll just use dirt for the rest of it. Perfect. That should allow us to take the whole thing across. Oh, damn it. Oh no! Ah, there's an orange ghost. I disapprove so mightily of you. Don't even want to know how much damage you can do to me. Please and indeed thank you, no. Okay, we're gonna have to go and grab some more minecart tracks from somewhere. Right over there. How vexing. So, only a handful of new tracks needed. Now, currently, we don't appear to be using this line, so... Aavak is absolutely starving. Let's eat the cactus steak then. Then some mushrooms. Yeah. Well, at least we're not being attacked by ghosts, because I really don't think I would survive many hits from them. That should be more than enough to finish the track that we've got to do. I say, and then fall down through the ground. Right. Sure, we'll just use earth for now. Right, there we go. Perfect. Right, let's continue the tracks. Uh-oh, no. Ye gods. Still dies to the one-shot hits of this sword, but wow. Well, I don't... Ooh. It wouldn't really make that much sense. But neither would a lot of things. Actually, I need those for what I'm building. Nope. I would actually like to pick these up, rotate them, put them down. There we go. That looks a little bit better to my eyes. Whether it is better or not, I'll leave that to you to decide. Am I shy by one? Oh my lord. Really, game? Oh, you epic little troll, you. That was glorious. That truly was glorious. Also, I need to sneeze. There we go. There's apparently a stack past the cart, really? Ah, well. I didn't see it. So off we go. Whoosh. I kind of feel bad. Everyone else having to... Oh, really? Everyone else having to run behind me, but... well. Damn it. Oh, damn it. Damn it. That's better. Why is that getting picked up the wrong way? Very curious. Super curious. Why is this not picking up correctly? Oh well. It seems I've managed to get it to work now. Oh, no. Ah! Game is trying to make me look bad. Worse, it's succeeding. There we go. Nice one, Aavak. Our lives will be a whole lot easier now we can cart it to the loading station and back. A minecart will run whenever there's a stretch or a track. Riding the rails ain't half fun, and it's quicker than walking too. Well then, how's about you, me and Malroth take the maiden voyage, our fancy new minecart track? Hold on, there's three of us. But only one minecart. You don't expect us all to cram in there together, do you? Don't get your knickers in a twist, Malroth. If Aavak makes a wooden minecart for each of us and whacks them side by side on the track, we can all ride together. What do you say, Aavak? If you rustle up a few more carts, we can all head back down into the mine in style. And that ain't the only thing. I want to have a shufty at what's on the other side of that bridge. New destination has been added to your map. Marvellous. I approve. I have learnt probably how to make minecarts. Yes, I have. Classic cart with a frame fashioned from wood. Can be used to ride on tracks. Straight section of rails and sleepers for carts to careen along. Stop sign when you see the sign in the end of the line. That's fantastic. Let's hop in. Excuse me. Dunk. Ah, yes. Much stuff to be gathered. Let's grab a little bit of everything. And I think with that, we're in a good place to wrap up this episode. We have got in mind what we need to do to try and fix up the pub. That is, we need a lot more copper. Now, apparently, that copper is just going to kind of flow in of its own accord. But I don't know. I think maybe a bomb or two will help things along. The minecart may also help things quite a lot. But we've got quite a lot of fixing up of tunnels to be doing. And an awful lot of fixing the bar. But it is 6 a.m, so I need to get my shut-eye. So I hope you all have enjoyed and will be joining me the next time I stream, which will probably be in a day or two. The next stream will likely be Horizon Zero Dawn. So I hope you are also looking forward to that. But then after that one, in a day or two, we'll be returning to Dragon Quest Builders. But that's going to be it from me. So until next time, and as always, do take care, everyone.